What is going on, YouTube? Thammagotcha here, coming at you with some more Kanto Cup battles, and we are using the most meta team we can use. And my gosh, was Zionic ever right about Aloan Marowak being the GOAT? We went 8-2 with this team, so you know what? Let's check out these battles, and I'll show you everyone how I went 8-0. Or sorry, 8-2. So hopping into the first match, we got Alolan Muk into Electrode. Pretty neutral matchup. They have to hit us with the discharge. They can't go foul play. So we're going to go straight Dark Pulse for the first one. And I'm a little bit worried that they're running Hyper Beam here. So I'm going to end up shielding the first one. Just the discharge, so that's fine with me. We're going to throw the Acid Spray here just to lower their defense. And hopefully get a shield. Yes, we do. And we end up letting this one go through. This doesn't take us out, but now they're going to be able to Volt Switch down, which is quite unfortunate. I didn't want to Switch Lock myself either, so I just bring in the Marowak and we Fire Spin down, and they end up bringing in a Mew. My goodness. Here we go. I'm going to shield this, and I should be baiting here, but they end up bringing in a Dugong. And the unfortunate thing is, this Dugong can lower our attack, but I'm also okay with this because I want that Mew to get as little farm as possible. They just threw all their energy, and these Thunder Punches are going to be debuffed, but they are still super effective, and Hypno is quite tanky. So, oh my gosh, we got the Thunder Punch. They have enough for the Water Pulse, but is this enough? No, it is not. We're able to get off the Thunder Punch. This is going to be coming in hot. Look at that. Good damage. And I let the Dugong actually farm us down. So, Marowak can get a little of a farm, but they swap out anyways. But we're at 2 Shadow Bones. The first one's going to be getting the shield. The second one is going to be KOing the Mew. Big damage. See you later. We Fire Spin down the Dugong. GG's to my opponent there. Hopping in to the next match. Muk into Hypno. You love to see it. Great lead. They're probably going to be swapping out. What? They're not swapping out the Mad Lad. And they try to catch on the Electrode. So I'm going to farm up to 2. Throw the first Dark Pulse here. And then I'm going to try and catch. Yes, we catch what is hopefully a discharge on the Hypno. And from here, we can just throw Thunder Punches. And I actually end up using the wrong Hypno for these battles. I use my lower IV, or sorry, higher IV one, lower CP. So I don't have Shadow Ball. But on my other one, it's a better IVs. So I do have Shadow Ball, which is quite unfortunate. But it is what it is. Now we're going to come back in with the Muk. We are going to Dark Pulse this guy out of existence. See you later. And let's see what they want to do. They bring in a Nidoqueen. We're going to throw the Dark Pulse here just to see what they want to do. And that takes about 50% of their health away. From here, I let my Muk go down. Oh, no. I shield up, sorry. Just so we can get to 1 Dark Pulse here. And then I swap out. I have a big call to make. I actually end up shielding this, and it is the Shadow Ball. So that's a correct shield there. And from here, we're just going to load up a bit more energy, and we're going to throw the Shadow Ball. Or Shadow Bone, sorry. This is either going to be taking out the Hypno or getting that last shield. That takes out the Hypno. We have a Bone Club locked and loaded too. This isn't going to be taking out the Nidoqueen, but that we get the last shield, and that Bone Club wouldn't have taken out the Nidoqueen either. It would have gotten them very low though. But if they decide to throw the Earth Power, we have a Dark Pulse locked and loaded. And this is going to be taking out the Nidoqueen for sure. See you later. GG's to my opponent there. Hopping into the next match here. Muk into Graveler. Pretty neutral lead. Takes about 3 Volt Switches to get to their Rock Blast or Stone Edge, I do believe. So I'm going to throw the Dark Pulse, see what they want to do. And then they threw like 5 volt switches, so I don't want to get hit by a stone edge, so I end up shielding that rock blast, which is quite unfortunate. I'm going to throw the acid spray again to see if I get my shield back. We do successfully get the shield back, which is absolutely awesome. And I do believe this is just another rock blast, so I let that one go through. And from here, I'm hoping I can get to one more, but they decide to throw their energy, which is completely fine by me, because now I can just come in with Alolan Marowak and get a nice little farm. And we'll see what they want to bring in. And it's a Hypno. They bring in a Hypno to an Alolan Marowak, which has a Fire Spin ahead energy. So this Shadow Bone coming in, that almost KOs. And I wanted to swap in to see if I can catch a Shadow Ball or something. Because if they're bringing in a Hypno to your Alolan Marowak, they are definitely weak to a Alolan Marowak in the back. And from here, they can throw whatever they want. I'm just saving shields for Alolan Marowak. It is the Dazzling Gleam, and Hypno is just so tanky that doesn't even KO it. And I'm fine with not throwing energy here and just allowing my Alolan Marowak to come in and get more farm. Because now we get 3 Fire Spins, and that takes out the Alolan Ninetales. So we're going to shield up this move, and we can just Fire Spin down from this point. And we do the GOAT taking the game, hopping into the next match, Seaking into Muk. Bit of a spicy pick here, but pretty sure this thing can run Icy Wind and Drill Run. So I got to watch out for the Drill Runs. And they end up shielding the Dark Pulse. My gosh. Oh, that is not good. Okay, so I call the first one. It is the Icy Wind. And I don't want to put this thing up against my Alolan Marowak. Hypno would be a better call for it, but again, I don't want to give up switch advantage, so I'm gonna let that one go through too, and I do end up giving up switch advantage, which is a I think either way this game would have been over, because this Raticate can absolutely just truck through my whole team. That bite damage. Look at the bite damage. Oh my goodness. It takes a while for it to go, for the Raticate to actually get to a charge move, but it is so tanky that it can just bite down the Hypno completely, and it doesn't have to worry about the Shadow Ball. And not a lot of Hypnos are running Focus Punch, so Focus Blast, so I don't think it has to worry about that. Crunch coming in, and they get the defense drop. We're going to throw the Bone Club here, but it's not looking good at all. And in comes the Sea King. Let's see if I can catch a move. We do catch the move, which is good, but we still have that Alolan Raticate to deal with, and I'm hoping I can farm this thing down. No, I can't. So now we're gonna have to give up a shield, which is super unfortunate, but it is the Drill Run. So let's see what they want to do here. They bring in a Hypno. I almost click the Bone Club. My goodness, that was so close. And now we just have to get to two. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so close here. That KOs it, and we are not at the Bone Club. Oh, I thought I had 2, but unfortunately, I do not. My opponent takes the match there. GG's. Hopping into the next match. Muk versus Alolan Marowak. Great matchup here. We got, they're staying in too, so, you know what? I'm fine with them. We can take at least 1 Bone Club. Whereas they don't want to take a Dark Pulse at all. So I'm going to shield this just because they shielded first. Just to keep this good matchup rolling. So this Dark Pulse is going to be coming in. This is probably either we're going to get the second shield or taking it out. That gets the second shield. And you know what? I should have even baited with the Acid Spray, but I did not want to have them no shield one. And they have a Pidgeot. They tried to catch the Dark Pulse on the Pidgeot, which this is completely fine by me. Oh my gosh. This is the Brave Bird. It has to be the Brave Bird. Does this KO? No, it doesn't. We live on 1 HP. We have a Thunder Punch locked and loaded. This is going to be KOing that Pidgeot. Big damage. See you later. We come in with the Alolan Muk. We have a Dark Pulse loaded. This is going to be taking out the Alolan Marowak. See you later. And what's in the back? It is an Alolan Sand Slash. And we have a Fire Spin Marowak ready for that. So you know what? I just want them to throw energy here because, well, even a Bulldoze wouldn't KO, but either way, we let them throw energy, and then we're going to come in and just Fire Spin all the way down. This game is over. GG's to my opponent there. So we went 4-1 in that set. Hopping into the next set of battles here, we got Muk, we got Lickitung, right where you want to see Lickitung on the lead, because those licks would absolutely plow through the rest of the team. And they get to the body slam here. And I'm trying to throw the Dark Pulse, and they get like 3 extra licks in. The lag on this game is absolutely horrid. So, you know what? I'm going to try and throw this Dark Pulse as fast as I can get it, because I do not want them throwing another body slam and KOing us. So, I try to shield here just so I can maybe try and get some more damage off, because this Lickitung is still decently healthy, where Hypno is going to have a hard time farming it down, and so is the Alolan Marowak. But I bring in the Hypno just because it has more bulk to it. And look at the licks, man. They just chunk. So now they bring in a Hypno of their own. And I'm going to farm up to what I'm going to farm up a lot more energy just to try to bait out a shield here. And the Mad Lad does not shield that. This is not a Shadow Ball. This is definitely a Thunder Punch. So this Hypno must be running 2 punches. And they sneak a freaking Confusion through, which is super unfortunate. But we can actually get to 1 more. Yes, we do. And this doesn't KO, but it's going to get the Hypno very low. And I believe that was CMP tie. So again, I'm fine with this. I can bring in my Alolan Marowak and just farm down. And let's see what they have in the back. Oh, it's a Nidoqueen. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be throwing the Bone Club. And let's see what they want to do here. I'm going to call this. This is definitely not the Earth Power. They Poison Fang. Oh my goodness. This is going to be such a tight matchup. They still have bow shields. I'm going to call this again. This is way too fast to be an Earth Power. They are just trying to make our defense very, very low. But again, these Poison Jabs are just doing absolutely nothing. So, first Bone Club coming in. We have to shield this, or else this Poison Fang would take us out. And we snuck a Fire Spin through. So now we can just Fire Spin down. And we have 2 Bone Clubs locked and loaded. Very happy they did not sneak a Confusion through there. First one coming in, gets the shield. Second one coming through. This is going to be taking out the Hypno. Alolan Marowak put the team on the back. GG's to my opponent there. Ooh, that was a tight game. So close. Alright, hopping into the next match. Muk versus Lickitung again. Right where you want to see it. But they end up swapping out into a Lapras. And I swap into my Hypno. This is exactly why you want to run Thunder Punch. Just for the Lapras. For the Flyers. Just a great coverage move, right? So first Thunder Punch coming in. This is going to be doing some decent damage. And but Lapras is just so tanky that from here I let it go through, and now they're just gonna be able to farm all the way down. They're gonna shield once, and they're gonna take the mid game, which, you know what, I'm fine with. But they're gonna get a shield back here from the Alolan Muk, because I do not want to waste any health on this thing, because I do have that Lickitung to handle. So I'm just hoping I can farm all the way down, but I can't. I throw right when they get the surf. This is going to be taking out the Lapras. Super unfortunate. And let's see what they want to bring in. They actually bring in a Nidoqueen. I'm going to throw the Dark Pulse here. And then I should just be building. Yes, I build up more energy. And I try to catch a Poison Fang on my Alolan Marowak. I'm going to let this go through anyways because my win con is the Alolan Muk. It is the Poison Fang. And in comes the Lickitung. These licks are doing a lot more damage than they should. And now I just have to do as much damage as I can with these Bone Clubs. And hopefully I can take this thing out. Hopefully. But they still have a shield left. So let's see what goes on. Building up as much energy as I think I should. I throw the Bone Club here. This does not do a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. I can get one more off. And if my opponent's smart, they will not shield this. They don't shield. Quite unfortunate. I should swap out there, but it is what it is. I'm going to let the first one go through. And what I have to do is farm up to 2 Dark Pulses. So I have 1 loaded for the Nidoqueen and 1 for the shield. So, but my opponent makes it a very, very smart move. They come in with the Nidoqueen right away, and they are going to win CMP here. Super unfortunate. This is going to be taking out the Alolan Muk. GG's to my opponent there. Very smart plays. Hopping into the next match here, we got Muk. We got Alolan Sandslash. And let's see how this plays out. It's a Shadow Claw one, so their Shadow Claws are resisted because of the Dark typing. First Dark Pulse coming through. Whoa! Oh, yes, buddy. That does like almost 50% of their health there. I'm going to let this go through. Even if it's a Bulldoze, we can survive one. And they bring in a Water Gun Lapras. My goodness. My goodness. And now we're going to Thunder Punch them. See what they want to do, if they want to shield or not. They actually end up shielding. So I'm going to shield back here. Since we came in pretty late, this could be a Skull Bash. Yes, it is. That was a very, very good shield. That would not be good for my Alolan Marowak to go up against this Water Gun Lapras here. So next Thunder Punch coming in. And if I have to, I'm going to double shield my Hypno. Because I want nothing to do with this Lapras for my Alolan Marowak. So, in comes the Sandslash. I'm going to Thunder Punch. They shield. I have a Dark Pulse almost loaded. And we combo play them. Here we go. This Dark Pulse is going to be taking out that Sandslash. See you later. And from here, I just bring in the Hypno. And I Confusion down. And it's a Pidgeot in the back. Oh my gosh. No, we get a Thunder Punch off, but since they are not debuffed or anything, that does not do as much damage. And I'm just trying to get to the Bone Club here. I really hope they Brave Bird here. I mean, they have to. Yes, they Brave Bird. Yes, they do. They thought the Brave Bird was going to knock us out. No, it doesn't. They should have just went straight Feather Dance. Oh my goodness. We take out that Pidgeot. See you later. GG's to my opponent there. That was another tight matchup. Muk into Hypno. You love to see the lead. You just love it. Here we go. They're staying in too. I don't know why you're staying in. And now they try to catch on the Pidgeot. And I'm going to throw this Dark Pulse here. See what they want to do. Oh, they no-shield that. Absolutely amazing. So I build up the 2. And if they Brave Bird us, that is completely fine with me. Now we can just Confusion all the way down. So I have 2 better answers to that Hypno in the back. And oh my gosh, we almost were not able to throw that Thunder Punch. Oh, we almost over-tapped that. And they end up shielding, which is super clutch with me. Because now I'm coming in with the Alolan Marowak. And I'm going to fire this thing all the way down. Here we go. I do believe I shield this, just in case it is the Bulldoze. That was a great shield on Monper. And you know what? We have a Dark Pulse locked and loaded. They swap into the Hypno. This is going to be doing big damage. Nope. I do believe I let this one go, because I can survive a punch. And we're going to be able to get to this Dark Pulse. This is going to be getting that Hypno very, very, very low. This doesn't even KO the Hypno, but it gets it quite low. And now we just snarl all the way down. And in comes that Aloan Marowak. And this game is over. We're going to Shadow Bone it. We could have just Fire Spinned all the way down, but I wanted to get this thing out of here too. So GG's to my opponent there. Alolan Marowak showing why it is just an amazing Pokemon. Except when it's against an Alolan Muk. Hello. Here we go. We've seen this matchup before. We've seen the lag. Dugong coming in. We're going to throw the Dark Pulse. That's going to be doing a nice chunk of damage. And in comes the Hypno. I'm going to let the Icy Wind go through here. I'm going to build up a little more energy. And then we're going to throw the Thunder Punch just before it gets to the next Icy Wind. And I don't even think this KOs. It has debuffed us, and Dugong is quite freaking tanky. But we're actually able to sneak in a Confusion. And, you know, I'm fine with letting this go through. The less farm that Alolan Marowak has, the better. And we have a couple Thunder Punches here to take care. Or not take care, sorry. Chip this thing away just a little bit. And we actually get the shield. Oh my gosh, it must think we were running Shadow Ball. And now we get to throw another Thunder Punch. Look at that. A double debuffed Hypno. That does not do a lot of damage. I'm going to shield up here. And I'm going to let the next one go through. And I really have to watch out for their catch. So look at that. Bone Club just, it hits. Not very hard, but it's super effective damage. I'm going to throw this Dark Pulse. Let's get that last shield, and I'm hoping I can maybe get to one more. But I'm fine with letting my Alolan Muk go down. And now we bring in... Oh my gosh. This is not good. This is really not good. Okay, let's see if we can pull this one out. Bone Club coming in. Does this take out? No. Let's see if we can Fire Spin this thing all the way down. We are going to have to shield here. And hopefully, they have probably one more Body Slam too. So, oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be so tight. Here we go. Does the Lick take us out? We live on 1 HP. We have a Shadow Bone locked and loaded. Marowak comes in. This is for sure taking out that Alolan Marowak. See ya later. Big damage. Oh my goodness. 1 HP and a dream. And that is the last match of the set here. We went 4-1 in that set as well. My goodness. That is just amazing. This team was a blast to use. Super meta relevant. But hey, if you want to get some wins, if you want to get that Stardust, and you want to do some practicing for the actual ELO, go ahead, give this team a try. You're going to get some wins. Alolan Marowak in the back for a sweep is great, or just to get shields. Alolan Muk in the front is always an amazing Pokemon too. With the lack of ground, it's just, it runs this meta probably. So I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. Comment if you want to see anything in the future. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. And I will see everyone in the next video.